Good morning. It's Monday, September 29th. I'm Kat. This is Tarot for Kat. Welcome or welcome back. If you're returning, thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to my new tarot channel. I do readings right now every Monday for all the fire and earth signs, and on every Wednesday for all the air and water signs. And this is going to be the reading for Virgos for the week of September 29th today until October 6th. Yes, and so this is kind of a general reading. It is meant to, if you're listening to it, it's meant to find you, but also kind of applies to everybody because we all live in the same universe with these weird energies that are going on. I say weird because it's been a powerful time. We've had energies happening astrologically, opening up things that haven't happened in like a generation, like generational stuff or longer. And so a lot of people are going through some really powerful shifts and things. Right now for you, Virgo, the sun is in Virgo up until October 17th. You are feeling your energy, your self-confidence are peaking right now, Virgo. You're probably feeling super energetic, super self-confident. So this is going to be a really powerful week for you, both personally and professionally, as far as success goes, personally and professionally. You need to use this momentum to initiate new projects, refine existing ones. You got this beautiful momentum going right now, but it will be sidetracked if you fall into old habits, old customs, old ways, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what the planets are saying. So now let's see what the tarot says, shall we? This is our reading for Virgo for September 29th through October 6th. All right. So I've got my little lepidolite heart, my little purple heart, oops, that I got in Stockholm, Sweden this summer, right outside the King's Castle. I keep it on my Smith Waite deck. There you are, which I already shuffled and meditated over. If you go down below the video and you hit the little ... more button, it will open up the full description of my video. And I have links to the different decks that I use. If you really love this video and you want to help support the channel, you could buy me a cup of coffee. I wouldn't turn that down. And I also have scriptural correlations that I put, parallels that I add in the description to each of my tarot readings, because it really does support that. And I put it especially for certain friends and loved ones who like that I do that for them. So that's why I put them there. Anyway, you right now, this week, Virgo, cranking it out with an 8 of Pentacles. You're feeling like the 8 of Pentacles this week. You're being by a Page of Wands, okay, as an obstacle awareness challenge for the week, Virgos. Down here in your subconscious tool shed, you're bringing an energy, a vibe with you of this six of Wands, this feeling kind of triumphant, feeling kind of, I think I said, you're feeling super self-confident, like you've been getting accolades, stepping out of your immediate past. We got a bonus confirmation card. So this is the traditional, it's the old Rider-Waite deck, Centennial Edition, where they finally decked Smith. Her name was Pamela Coleman Smith. Do go to my channel and check out my brief explanation of tarot, and I talk about her. But this Centennial deck has bonus artwork, and this is not one of the tarot deck, but it's a bonus artwork that pops out from time to time. So you've got that little bonus of creativity and lovers in your immediate past, Virgo, immediately stepping out. But you also have a 6 of Swords with that, coming out of some interesting. So you got 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, but backed up by this creative lovers card of pixies there. Crowning you, Virgo, this week is a 2 of Pentacles. Doing a little balancing act, juggling things. Your immediate future, you will be stepping immediately into 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful, Virgo. Lovely so far. You in your environment are going to be feeling like you're going to feel the death card. Don't be afraid. We've had one of these just about every reading, and I'm really happy because I am working on a video which will be done by the time I post this. So stay to the end of this reading. I will put a link to it at the end of this video, but I'm working on a fun October. Halloween is one of my all-time favorite holidays. I really get into it. But scariest cards in the tarot deck. I remember how scared I was of some of them when I first started learning to read tarot, including the Death card, which is actually comes in last, believe it or not. So do watch that video at the end. Anyway, but you are feeling the Death card. We'll get more into that in a minute. Your environment, though, is giving you the World. How beautiful. That's gorgeous, Virgo. The World, the 21st final major arcana. Your hopes and fears is the Magician. What a spread. Wow. Look at all the major arcana and then Pentacles, little swords and wands. And then your final outcome is a Knight of Wands. Cool. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. Virgos. All right. Okay. So I also, before we get deeper into this reading, I like to use my little holographic Rider-Waite deck to pull a confirmation or clarification card. Whoops! Feels like it wants to be that one. We won't look at that card. We won't look at it until the very end, and it will give us further clarification or confirmation of what we're talking about, what we're saying here with the spread, what the spread is telling us, telling you, Virgo. If at any time during the reading you suspect what you think it might be referring to or regarding, just pop your comment down in the comment section below. All right. So you are coming up this week, Virgo, as an Eight of Pentacles. So you're being industrious. You're cranking it out. You're working really hard toward your career, your job, what you're doing to increase your financial independence. Well-being for you and yours is what you are coming up as this week, Virgo. You're being crossed in your awareness, Page of Wands. Now, pages, this could be a young person, a child, or a younger adult in your life. And they often will come with messages. They're often messengers, pages. So this could be a message about a move, a change of like where you might want to live. Something like that might be challenging you this week. It's in your awareness. It's in your challenge. So I am curious about that. The other night that came up here in the final outcome is this Knight of Wands. The other wand. Both wands, both similar like outfits. This could also be somebody who's very creative, very whimsical. He's got fish on his robes, this page. He's very, which indicates kind of that he's sort of idealistic. Yeah, and he's about action. They're fire signs, the wands, and they're about taking action, some sort of move or action. Interesting. So you're coming out, you're feeling yourself this week, not feeling. This is what you're bringing with you as part of your subconscious. So this victorious Virgo for victorious Virgo, you've had some successes and some triumphs, maybe some accolades, and you're bringing that confidence and stuff with you as part of you, which is cool, Virgo. So that's the 6 that you have inside you. Your situation in your immediate past, it's a 6 of Swords. So that means you've just gotten out of and across some difficult battles and challenges, things you've had to really battle, losses, things like that, fights. But you're now getting through it. You're getting through it all, and you're getting across to safety with the help of others. You've got the ferryman ferrying you across. You kind of got that baggage with you, but I think you've been victorious in the end. And so you are stepping out of that, but you got this bonus. Work hard with the creativity. Fishes there saying, trust your creativity. There's a lot of water in this card, tons of water, and a lot in this water too in the background, which is like intuition and kind of warning you to like listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, Virgo. You're gonna be, you're in your ideal is juggling your finances. Your twos are usually like a choice in trying to figure out where to put my efforts wisely so that they bear the most fruit, because step into this Nine of Pentacles. So you're Eight of Pentacles, you're working away, you're followed by the Nine. So you are really working towards something that you want to see make you more financially secure and fruitful. You're going to be, in your ideal, juggling things very carefully to make that happen. So in your environment, you're going to experience you, and that's beautiful. That's so great, because that means something beautiful is coming. So this is actually one of the least scary tarot cards in the tarot deck. I do hope you'll watch my fun Halloween video. I got kind of silly. I try to get creative with the graphics, so do watch that Halloween video. But the scariest cards in the tarot, you would think death, and I used to think that, I'm, what if I get the death card? And now I'm like, oh yay, it's the death card instead of some of these others that are much, much darker. If you think about it, I mean, there's hardly any black on the card. There's a little bit of black on the flag. The horse is white, which is purity. There's the water flowing in there, which indicates, continuous flow. He's marching off on this horse through these gates, heavenly gates, into this beautiful sunrise, beautiful new beginning, new day. Now, you've got all these people down here looking at death differently and approaching death differently. You've got the priest that's pleading with death. You've got the child that's like quizzical and like questioning death and just curious, and you've got an old man like prostrate on the ground, and you've got the woman who's kind of lamenting and crying over it. So it's a message that death is a continuous part of this process of life and rebirth and growth, and it's something constantly. So how you move through it and where you land on the other end all depends on your outlook on how you approach it. So that's how you're feeling. Wouldn't be at all surprised that confirmation card. It could be a hanged man or something like that, or a tower. Maybe to realize this stuff, you might have had to have a tower. Many of us have had tower moments this last month, just really earth-changing things in the recent past. Your environment is giving you the world at your feet. I mean, that's beautiful. It's like you've reached it. You got this. You can do this. You're there. You've arrived. You better be ready. You better be ready when you've arrived, let me tell you, because it can be overwhelming. So be prepared for that, because you're going to be handed that. Your hopes and fears. I don't think it's a fear. This is the Magician. This is inspiration. It's literally the moment of the transition of the idea, the spark from heaven to earth of a new idea, new thought, new spark. And so I think that's what you're hoping for in your dream section, Virgo, is to be able to have that inspiration and that power of the Magician. And he's got all the tools at his disposal, and it has them, is equally adept at all of them. And so I think that's what you aspire to, Virgo, in this situation. Final outcome here, we're wands. So somebody charging in with some swift action. Wands are action. It's fire sign. This could be somebody who is a fire sign. Could be man or woman with Knight of Wands energy charging in, usually a younger adult, if it's a person in your final outcome. And that could be the person coming in with this opportunity or action, taking action. These Knights, though, can be very, like I said, passionate, fiery, impetuous. Maybe you have some fiery, passionate person coming into your life with a very passionate energy in your final outcome. Interesting. Now, it could also be a message of an opportunity for you, but I really feel for you, Virgo, like it's somebody coming in with a very passionate offer for you in your final outcome. I don't know. Maybe our confirmation card will confirm that for me. I have no clue. Could be more about these pentacles you're working on and juggling out, or dealing with feeling the death card, aspiring to the Magician. Curious. Let's see. If you think you know what this might be, go ahead and put your comment in the comment section below. Let's see, Virgo, what is our confirmation card? The Empress. So that's gorgeous. You've got the Magician, which is the first major arcana. Empress is the third major arcana. She's about, so the only thing in between is the High Priestess, which is all about intuition and trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Then you come to the Empress, which is, she's all the queens combined. She's all about creativity and nurturing and bringing, she's fertility. She's bringing new ideas into reality. She's manifestation all the way. So I feel like you're manifesting something. You've got the world at your feet. You've experienced this death, but I think you have the right outlook, because none of the rest of this looks scary. And you shouldn't feel scared of the death cards, Virgos. So yeah, I think you're creating quite a bit, and it's going to be very fruitful for you here very soon. And I'm very excited about this passionate Knight of Wands person with Knight of Wands energy coming in. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being with me this week. If you enjoyed this video, please hit my subscribe button on that lotus right there. Check out my scary videos right here, the scariest cards in the tarot, and I will see you back here next week, Virgos. Thank you.